gotta get a little quick run in. What's poppin', YouTube? It's your boy Weezy Moto. I can't believe it, man. Got a good enough day to get out here on the bike, man. Can y'all believe it? Can y'all believe it? The roads is crazy. Seems like everybody got off work at the same time, either set or holidays. I'm gonna say both. A lot of companies ain't even working, ain't even open right now. But we don't care, man. We finally got a day to get out here. If the place is open where I'm trying to go, I'm gonna do a little history lesson, man. You know, a little history lesson, nothing big. Well, it is kind of big, honestly, if you think about it. And what's crazy is the research. I didn't know I was gonna get this day, so I'm gonna do the research when I get down here. But anyway, how y'all been, man? How y'all been? It's been a minute for me. I did not expect this to come. It's gonna be warm on Christmas. If anybody really noticed that. If you look at the weather like I do. Now that I got a bike, I'm turning into a weatherman. But I'm gonna get me a Santa Claus helmet, and I'm about to ride around. I was gonna get the whole suit and ride around as Santa Claus. We'll have a Santa Claus head. Ride around and see what people think about that. I should have put the whole suit on, but then I was like, it's a little too much just for maybe one day, or maybe not even being able to do it. How y'all been though? How y'all been, man? It's been seemed like a long time for me, bro. The thing about owning a bike in a city or a place where it gets cold is you never really realize how crazy the weather is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never realize it. Like, you thinking you don't realize it. You think, yeah, I'll be all right. You know, I could wait the 2 to 3 months. Shit, that motherfucking time goes by so slow, and then the days is so fast. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. You never realize how crazy the weather is. The world is a funny place, boy. You might think you got all the time in the world. Oh man, I'll be good. I got videos saved up, and I'm never doing that again. I'm gonna start putting some in a tuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start putting videos in a tuck. The way I ain't getting caught up like I am this year. I should at least, honestly, if I'm being honest, I should have at least four videos in a tuck. I gotta get on that grind, or I gotta at least put my mind in that state of mind, you know? Have at least 3 videos in the tuck. That way you ain't getting caught up, or you know, the content ain't catching up with you.
Nice spot.
Thanks. The content ain't catching up with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal next winter. But you don't realize it, bro. You thinking, oh man, the winter ain't gonna be that long. 3 months ain't that long, because summer went by so fucking fast. It's ridiculous, bro. Summer went by way too fast. And I got this pretty much at the beginning of summer. So, for any content creators, man, anybody that's wanting to do this, or if you live in a state where it gets cold, that's a trick. Or, you know, it's not even a trick, it's just something that you should always consider. always have them days. Days fly by, boy.
Oh no.
Don't get me police, man. Anyway, like I was saying, save up your videos, put them in some type of folder, or you know, tuck them away. Don't even look at them, because a lot of times what happens to me is the videos I was trying to save, I ended up using them. For the simple fact, it was just being lazy. You know, I didn't need to. I was like, well, I'm good. I could just use this real quick. Boom, I don't have to go nowhere. I don't have to record nothing, say nothing happened, or if I have a good video in the tuck. What people forget is you go, well, I can just use this video and then I'll be straight. You gotta always make sure, even if it's a good video, if it's anything, you want to make sure that you got it put away for those days that you can't ride, or ain't nothing going on. You ain't gonna be able to do shit for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So that's my advice to people that may want to do motovlogging and not even thinking. Especially if you live in these type of cold areas. If you live in an area like I do, I live in Louisville, Kentucky, man. The winters get crazy out here. Problem is, the weather changes drastically. Changes very drastically. It don't just stay cold. It gets cold, and then it'll change. It'll go right back to 50, like right now. It's 50 degrees, 55, something like that. It'll change that quick. So that's one thing people should always consider if you live in a place like I do. Weather changes, you need to have something in the tuck. I say 5 to 6 good videos, and then you can chop them up if you want it. Anyway, Riverside. What we're gonna do, what people don't know about this place is that it's a plantation, okay? If anybody wants to know, right now I'm in a place called Farnsley Mormon House, okay? It used to be where people would bring in boats of soap. I don't know exactly what type of plantation that they had here, but it does say that it was owned by a Mormon and Farnsley family. They did have maybe 15 to 20 slaves that live here, which is crazy to me because I did some pictures here a long time ago, and I did some pictures with my wife and kids, and I didn't even realize it, but we went down towards the river over here behind this building right here, and it kind of like resembled I might just right up here. It resembled a slave house, and I was like, man, it's like some type of plantation home. Like, what the fuck? It feels weird. And I'm not saying that, you know, it's like, oh yeah, I could feel my ancestors, but it's weird. You can feel it. I could feel it. I don't know about nobody else, but I could feel it. I could feel that this place was, you know, one of those places that a lot of bad happened here. I don't know really too much. Let's see. It was completed in 1837. Gabriel Farnsley. It was 200 acres. Between 1826 and 1828, there was business partners. So it was Gabriel Farnsley and Mormon family. Gabriel. It was 15 enslaved people that lived and worked at the Riverside from 1828 to 1849. The labor and skills built the house that has survived for nearly 2 centuries. The work sustained the entire farm operation and riverboat land, and enslaved people would continue to be integral to the success of the farm until the 13th Amendment. And they abolished slavery, if you know about that, around 1865. So, yeah. Rachel Mormon, Alanson and Rachel Mormon, they purchased it in 1862. So, yeah, we'll take a little ride around here. I'll show you kind of what it looks like. I wish I was able to go down towards where the church was. There's a church down here. It's a church down here that they moved. They literally picked it up from one site and drove it over here. And we went in there, and that church is creepy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's creepy. But this is like the museum part where you walk up. And what's crazy, this I didn't even add this. But we came over here to look at because they do weddings and all type of stuff at the church down there. And when I kind of felt that feeling, I didn't know. I never knew that this was a place where slaves was owned and whatever. But I said, nah, it don't look right to me. It looks like a place where slaves was at, man. I don't want to get married at a place like that. Come to find out, years later, I found it out. I just never really knew that I was going to do motor vlogging, but yeah, I told myself I'd come down here. But if I could get through this gate right here, see, there's a house that was here, what they say, 2 centuries. If you go straight down through here, it's a church that they literally moved. They picked it up. I'll go by the place that they picked it up. This is Mormon Road. To my mother, she called it the back road. And this is Mormon Road, obviously, because of Mormon and Farnsworth Place over there. But she used to call us the back road. She used to be like, y'all keep being bad, I'm gonna drop y'all off on the back road where I dump all the garbage and y'all gonna get picked up. And we used to be so damn scared of this road. I hated this road as I was a kid. Crazy. She used to always say that. These people right here to my left, he won the lottery back in the 90s. I don't think he's still living. He was an old man at the time. But he had his own park, like literally like a amusement park, like trains, all type of stuff back in his backyard. And one of my friends, it was his grandfather. We used to drop him off right there. And I kind of found out he won the lottery. And that's why how he owned all that stuff and all that land, which is crazy. Look how fast, it's only 5:30, y'all. 5:30. 5:30, man. 5:30. What the Sam hell is that, bro? It's about to be dark outside, and it's 5:30. See the Goodwill right there? That's where the church was that they moved. The church, if I would have been able to go back there, I would have showed you. But they moved the church from, that house has never been sold. I think somebody lives there. But they moved the church from right there. It's crazy. Picked it up, put it on the back of a truck, and moved it to that plantation thing or whatever. I guess it was owned by the people that owned that land. It was their church. That's a nice car. Damn, it's nice. But yeah, man. We're about to ride down Dixie, man. Try to have a little fun before I get to the crib. Enjoy the day. Ain't nothing better. Getting to enjoy the day. See y'all in the next one, man. Appreciate whoever watches, man. Hit the like, follow, subscribe, comment, all that, man. Appreciate every single one of y'all, man. We out this month.